You're listening to Fast Facts, Ask the Expert with Tom Viola. Welcome everyone into this week's Fast Facts, Ask the Expert Local Anesthesia Edition, joined today by Tom Viola. Tom, thanks for being here.
Andrew, thank you so much for having me. You know, it's always a pleasure working with you, buddy. Thank you.
Man, we did a hot 6 already before this one, and very well received. So thank you for doing this. But I'm going to stump you. We have another 5 that we're going to be doing for the rest of the day, and we're gonna try and stump you. You ready for this?
Let's do it. Come on, I'm ready.
So one of the things that comes up quite often, this is about compounding companies. Compounding companies are known to do both topical and what I assume would be other anesthetics of sorts. What are the types of things that we need to know to make sure that we're providing good care for our patients? And should we even be trusting compounding companies? Like, what do we need to know about this phenomena?
Well, first things first, you've got to have a compounding company or compounding pharmacy that you have experience with and that you have confidence in. And it's going to take a little while to develop that relationship, But I'm all for compounding pharmacy because I believe it opens up avenues for us that we normally don't have access to. I've said this 1,000 times, and I don't mean to belabor it, but I don't know why we're all so married to benzocaine. I mean, benzocaine is a great product, don't get me wrong, and it works well, and people love it, and they love the flavors, and they love the ease of use, and they love the fact that it's relatively inexpensive. But every commercially prepared benzocaine topical contains acid. And that's a real consideration for some people with sensitive gums or patients who don't tolerate that burning sensation very well. A lot of people say, well, yeah, but it burns, but it's numb at the same time, so they really don't feel the burn. But that's because they don't feel it then. We have to consider what it's going to feel like when the patient's leaving the office, at home. After the benzocaine has worn off, there's still some of that burning sensation. And that's why I think a lot of people, day after are sore because they're sore not necessarily from the procedure, but from the fact that the benzocaine might have had that acidic burn to their tissue. Compounding pharmacies can make a whole, rainbow of different topical preparations. Some of my favorites are benzocaine, lidocaine, and tetracaine, the famous BLT. Or lidocaine, prilocaine, tetracaine, LPT, or lidocaine, prilocaine, tetracaine plus, which is LPT plus, which is lidocaine, prilocaine, tetracaine, and phenylephrine, which is a vasoconstrictor that really does increase the duration of action. So with those types of products that are available, that's an avenue we've yet to pursue. And the best part is a lot of the compounding pharmacies don't add acid or very much acid. So what you have ultimately is perhaps a more effective topical with less burn. Having said that, there's something to be said for the products that we do use. And one of the products I like a lot is Cetacaine. And Cetacaine really comes about it from a compounding perspective. Cetacaine contains benzocaine, butamben, and tetracaine in that. So easy onset, quick onset, and long duration of action. And I think you can get that from some of these compounded topicals as well. So I'm all for it. I think the average dental professional, what they need to know is that these products exist, that they need to, consider ordering them. And I think some of these compounding pharmacies continue a small supply to start out and try it out and see, what level of comfort you have with it. Because, again, there's no real reason to be so married to benzocaine.
Oh, I love this, Tom. Let me ask one more little add-on here. Can they add flavors? Can they give me some strawberry or some kiwi lime or something?
You bet they can.
Excellent. Well, Tom, thanks for being here again. Where can people find you?
They can find me anywhere on social media at Pharmacology Declassified and on my website at tomviola.com.
Great. Thanks.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you for listening to Fast Facts, Ask the Expert. If you have a topic you'd like one of our experts to answer, simply email me, Andrew@ataleoftwohygienist.com, and we will get it on the air as soon as possible. Thanks for listening.